4. Perfect. That's Weatherly's.
It is perfect. All right, there's a show on the Strip that could really blow your mind. Luke Jermay is a mind reader, and he's performing 5 days a week at O'Shea's. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good. And last night was your official grand opening
at O'Shea's. Yeah, we officially opened last night.
And how did it go?
Amazing.
It was great.
I totally read some minds.
Isn't that fantastic? And that's what you do.
Indeed.
And by read minds, what does that really mean?
Well, yeah, it's an interesting thing. Sometimes people think that's a misleading statement, or, you know, with the notion of it being supernatural or otherworldly or something. I actually think it's incredibly natural and incredibly organic. And it's very much a mixture of a kind of healthy amount of intuition with a formulaic approach to understanding what people are thinking and how they think.
Wow. So now, in your show, how does this work? You pick people out of the show and you read their mind, or
it's kind of a lottery system. So we make sure everybody's chosen at random, and then, you know, I'll see what we can get from their most evocative or potent memories. You know, often things from childhood are very strong. Yeah.
Wow. You know, now, what and have you ever? I know we were just talking about it. Have you ever read something that you were like, ooh, I don't know if I should say that out loud?
Absolutely. Yeah, almost every night there's something in Sin City.
Really?
You know.
Something provocative.
Something, indeed. I like the accent, yeah.
See, you're starting to rub off on me with the accent.
Yeah, I have that effect, yeah. Yeah, so every night there's one or two things that maybe we shouldn't talk about this.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, how do you call the people out?
It depends. Like in a situation like that, often, depending on how sensitive it is, you know, I don't want to upset or embarrass anyone in the show, but at the same time.
So tell me about this. Tell me about this. You said it's like it's what you notice about people. It's perception. What are you looking at? Like, what are you looking for?
Well, let's do this. Let's imagine you're a little girl again.
Okay.
And let's imagine you're in the school playground. You've got all of your friends there with you.
Okay.
But most importantly, a close friend, a best friend from that time.
Okay.
I want you to imagine yourself standing there with that person.
Okay.
And between you and I right now in the air, imagine you've written that name out. Imagine it's in big letters in front of you, like one of the signs on the strip, you know, flashing on and off big neon letters.
Okay.
Good. In a minute, I'm going to ask you to count the number of letters in that person's name. Don't do it out loud, and don't do it with your fingers, because then it's easy to guess.
I always count with the fingers. Okay.
So do that for me now, in your head, not out loud. Okay, interesting. So you probably can watch this back and see this, but you're doing this.
Okay.
So it's a long name to start with, because you went straight from 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it would be 8 letters, I'm thinking.
Oh, wow.
Is that right?
It is 8 letters.
Yeah, good. Maybe go toward the middle of the name. Think about a single letter for me, anyone you want. See, now you do this. You go up, and then you do this. So you went to one letter. You got confused for a second, changed your mind, and went to another one, yes?
Yes, I did. I did.
So you started on the E, and then you went to an I.
Oh. Yes, I did.
I don't know you. We've not spoke before.
No.
Good. So think about the actual name, the full name.
Okay.
Imagine there's a teacher in front of us, and she's taking the list of attendance.
Okay.
So the children that are there and the children that are not there.
Okay.
And she's going through that list, and she gets to your friend, and for some reason your friend is not there, but you can hear her saying that name. And you don't know why your friend is not there, but you hear the teacher saying the name.
Her name, okay.
This is not your friend. I don't know what this is, but there's something about it's like a hard sound at the beginning, like an E.
Who,
Espina?
The teacher?
Is that a teacher of yours? Espina?
Espinshai.
Espinshai.
Espinshai. My kindergarten teacher was Mrs. Espinshai.
Espinshai, I'll take that's pretty close, but she would be saying the name Daniela. Daniela?
Daniela Lopez was my best friend as a kid.
You know you've done a good job when someone hits you.
Wow, very good. Well, thank you, Luke, for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Wow.